It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Hornets out in Charlotte. Checking out the Hornets, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. Big change for the Knicks last year was implementing the triangle offense. Obviously, didn't exactly go how they wanted, but Shaq, how long do you stick with the triangle before you consider some other shape?
You know, being a master of triangology, is very, very difficult. But, I don't think the Knicks really have the talent to pull it off. But, just need a lot of patience and, just keep it.
Live from Charlotte in the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting from the Time Warner Cable Arena. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to Washington at the Verizon Center. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
So the New York starting 5, Freak in at point guard, Maurice Spade's out there with Porzingis, then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 spot. Now here's Jefferson, and it's Walker penetrating, and he lays it straight in. Walker's got the opening basket of the game for Charlotte.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
To the paint, here's Freak. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Outside, Walker. Here's the screen. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Knicks on offense, and this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
And, Greg, I look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So these are those pecking order games where you try to get some separation. Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Anthony with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Anthony dishes to Spates. No up, and Charlotte will come the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, it's exactly. I mean, you just can't win if you don't shoot a better percentage than that. It's not going to happen.
Aflalo goes in. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Charlotte ball.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lamb with the ball. Last game he had 13. That's good. Walker's got his second basket. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Freak, guarded by Walker. Anthony against Batum. It's Anthony with the drive, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Picked his pocket. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Freak. Shoots a three. Hornets with the rebound. Goes up to the stripe. A shot by Batum. No good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Anthony's shot is off. And so here's Charlotte, and here they go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Aaron Aflalo. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2, Nicholas Batum.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Aflalo outside. Now the pass to Porzingis. Spates with a screen on Leonard. Porzingis passes to Spates.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
New York shooting their first free throws here for the night. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Spates.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Screen by Jefferson. Out to the right wing. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, New York trailing. Freak kicks to Anthony. To the inside. Freak. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Walker. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Charlotte.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
No, I agree with you. I mean, their game and their style is already fully developed. And they look rock solid to me.
Here's Porzingis. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Batum with the steal. Here's Zeller.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Lamb. The Knicks also changing it up. Derek Williams checked in for Porzingis. And it's Tony Roten in for Aaron Aflalo. Off the inbound pass. Outside for Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Batum's got 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Good. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Some changes for Charlotte. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Gerald Green comes in for Freak. Hornets leading by 6. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Freak, he's in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Roten in at the 2 guard. Here's Zeller. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure you appreciate it.
No one covering. Anthony's got the first basket of the second quarter for New York. Charlotte shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Jefferson. Can't hit. So New York will take it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. And the next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Up top, Walker. 6 points for him. Second chance shot. Jefferson gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Walker goes in. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Hornets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Kemba Walker. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Hornets making a change here. Lamb's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Aaron Aflalo. He's checked in for Tony Roten. Kemba Walker hits them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Freak. Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. He feeds it to Zeller. Back to Walker. And he knocks down the jumper. Walker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. Freak with it. Was picked up by Walker. Freak dishes to Carmelo. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Zeller, a screen on Spates, and it's Walker penetrating. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Lamb.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Take a look at what Kemba Walker's done. He's got 10 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kemba Walker hits them both.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise. Fans, that was your Hornets dance team. Give it up.
Knicks trail by 10. Freak kicks to Anthony. A follow the pass to Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And both free throws good from Freak.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Freak. 10 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
Now here's Zeller. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. 5 on the clock. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Jefferson. 15 points now in the game for Walker.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards was a major factor. He picked up 16 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Walker. Kicks to Zeller. Walker in the post. And Anthony sends it back. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Aflalo.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Walker. 15 points in the game. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Freak.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. Batum against Anthony. Williams dishes to Freak. Shot is off. Walker with some nice D.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Walker. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Quinn's checked in. Aflalo the pass to Freak. And the rejection by Leonard. And Aflalo kicks to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. And here we go. Fast break. Lin's got it. The dish now to Lamb. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Knicks trail by 7. Freak kicks to O'Quinn. To the paint. Here's Freak. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL. Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
Now the feed to Aflalo. He kicks to Freak from about 19 feet. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Hornets leading by 7. Left side, Lynn. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hornets lead by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. We came out and laid an egg that first half, straight up. Right now, any change to wake us up would be welcome. But we know we can play a lot better than that.
Hang tough, young man. Kevin, this league is not easy on the young ones.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Batum. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And a wide open look for Freak. And the lead is down inside single digits. Freak's got the first bucket of the third here for the Knicks. And Lamb kicks to Leonard. Screen by Jefferson. Walker with a clean look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 18 points for Kemba Walker. Knicks trail by 10. Passes it to Porzingis. He dishes it to Freak. Porzingis passes to Freak. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Anthony. A rebound by Jefferson. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Lamb. They set the pick. Dishes to Batum. From deep. No luck. So New York will take it the other way. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Freak, and the rejection by Leonard. Lamb with the ball, out guarded by Aflalo. And it's Walker penetrating. Batum wide open, he fired. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And it's a 12-point Hornets lead. For New York, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. And Aflalo kicks to Freak. Anthony against Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Freak. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
chance to check out Freak here. Really been a key contributor over the past month. 9th in scoring, 11th in blocks, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Screen by Jefferson to the right side. Shoots from the corner, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Knicks trail by 12. Freak kicks to Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here, and Freak throws it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Walker's shot is off.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
They set the screen for the 3, and Lamb with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Hornets leading by 11. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Knicks trail by 11. Here we go, one-on-one. Aflalo, that's good. Aflalo's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Leonard. Feeds to Walker. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Freak kicks to Aflalo. Freak with it. Working on Walker. Freak. Off the left rim and out. Charlotte leading by 9. Batum dishes to Walker. Leonard kicks to Batum. Out to the right wing. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. And here's Walker outside. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cody Zeller's checked in for Leonard. And then for New York, Lopez comes in for Maurice Spates. And Roten subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Knicks trail by 9. Freak kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. He feeds it to Roten. And there's the pass to Freak. Trying his luck deep. Good. Freak's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for New York.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Roten. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets leading by 6. 1:32 left to play in the third. And the Hornets miss again.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Kicks it to Roten. It's Freak, top of the key. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break to stop the drought. Here's Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists now in the game.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Now here's Anthony. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Outside for Batum. They get it again. Back to Walker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
To the middle. And it's Freak missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Lamb kicks to Walker. From deep three-point range, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Charlotte. They lead by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Zeller. On the court for the Knicks, Freak, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Spates in at the 5 spot.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Courtney Lee. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. And both free throws good for Lee.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Freak. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Here's Lamb. The Knicks making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. Count it from 12. And the Hornets lead by 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Freak with it, working on Lee. Here's Spates. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Charlotte leading by 7. Outside, Walker. Screen by Jefferson. Walker the pass to Lamb. Back to Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Walker's got 23.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And it's Freak missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9, and he gets it to go.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Afflalo outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And it's Freak missing. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now the dish to Jefferson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Check out the game for Jefferson. He has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Shot's good by Jefferson.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The feed now to Anthony. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Walker dishes to Jefferson. And it's sent back by Spates. Outside Leonard to the middle. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Going to the line, Al Jefferson. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Al Jefferson.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
15 foul at the line. Freak at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Watch him. He's coming out over there.
Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Charlotte.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and will be notching their 9th win overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Walker. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Al Jefferson, and certainly a nice bounce-back win for you guys tonight. You got some help from the bench that seemed to make a significant impact.
Oh, yeah, man, just real good. Playing well with that second unit, man. It was just, you know, we played well tonight on the defense end. We attacked their zone better than last time, too.
The deeper you are in the NBA, the better you are. Al, we appreciate it, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
Kemba Walker's game is all about desire, and you can see it. He wanted to win tonight. He ran the show so beautifully. He made big play after big play. His quickness and ball handling is probably top 5 in the league.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.